welcome back to my channel. So it's week 2 of learning how to draw again, and this week I thought it would be fun if I tried to do perspective for the first time. Now, I never practiced perspective before, but I'm thinking it shouldn't be too difficult. I hope. I'll see how I feel by the end of the week, so let's just get straight to it. And for reference, I have my laptop next to me. I have a example of a 0.1 perspective diagram, which I'm going to use. First I'm going to draw the 0.1 perspective, and afterwards I'm going to start drawing out different boxes and different areas floating everywhere, so I'll just skip that part here. Okay, so now that I've drawn out the layout of the 1 point perspective, I'm going to start drawing different boxes and random areas, and hopefully by following the example that I have next to me I can kind of figure out where everything is. This was definitely an interesting first day, wasn't it? Like, some of these don't look too bad, like the TV and the very, very elongated bridge. Hold on. Okay, that's a bit better. I'm gonna erase that some other time. But some of the other things are a bit, questionable. You can, like, the wine box, and the tissue box as well up here. but I'm not gonna beat myself too much about it since this is just the first day, so maybe next day when I move on to some other shapes I'll be a bit better at it. I really hope. Okay, it's now day 2 of my week of perspective, so today I'm going to be doing yesterday I did 1-point perspective, and today I'm going to do 2-point perspective, so it's going to be a tiny bit different from what I did yesterday, but you'll see once I draw out the layout and the perspective lines in just a second. Okay, now that we have the grid finished, now it shows that I have to place a few rectangular or square boxes like going upwards like so. So I'm going to make a few in different distances and then come back to you later. Okay, so these are really wonky. I just don't know what went wrong. But I do know what went wrong. Most of these aren't cubes, they're rectangles or squares. They're not squares, they're rectangles, so everything is rectangular, which doesn't help because the next part of the exercise is you have to draw in chess pieces into all the different cubes. Like from by using the box, you can decipher from which angle you're seeing the chess pieces, and for some of these it's okay. Like for these 4, it's okay, but then like for that one up there, other than the pawns, I'm not sure what can fit in there, but we'll see while I'm drawing the chess pieces. results, I have to say they're pretty bad. Then again, this is the first time I've done like a bit more. This is like a 2-point perspective, so I guess it's a bit more difficult to do than just 1-point perspective. I'm not too sure if I want to do this again tomorrow and maybe use more rectangular objects, because some of them aren't too bad. Like for example, the king. Despite it taking forever to do the king doesn't look that bad. He looks quite decent. And I thought I was being smart by flipping over the rook and making it be on its side, but it doesn't look that good. And the pawn is a bit lopsided, if you can say that. This one, no, this one's definitely the worst. The second rook is definitely the worst. But this is just day 2, maybe by day 5 it'll look a bit better. Alright, new day, new exercise. So for this exercise, it actually gives me measurements and what kind of pencils I have to use, because I've just been using HB MB2 pencils for the whole thing so far. But for this one, it gives me specific pencils to use. The only thing I'm confused about is the measurement, because first I have to make a 20 by 20 box on the page, and afterwards I have to draw smaller boxes, but all of them have to be in the measurements of 1.3 centimeters and 5 centimeters. Or is that the distance that has to be between them? I think it's the distance that has to be between them. I'll figure it out as I go along, so let's just skip to the time lapse. Okay, now that the construction lines are finished, what the next thing I'm supposed to do is use the B pencil again to like define the construction lines, and then also shade the box, going darker as the deeper I go into the construction line. This is the final results for day 3. I have to say, it's not awful. I've definitely done worse shading. I've definitely shaded worse things in my life, but I think the main thing why it doesn't look the best is because it's like, you can actually see like how the lines go from dark to light, and you can see all my pencil stuff all in the picture. It shows that it's more blended in together, and they didn't tell me how I'm supposed to blend in. Maybe I was just supposed to blend in naturally. But anyway, if we're talking about myself, I'm quite happy with how it turned out. So this is it for day 3, and I'll see you on day 4.
Bye.